What'd you do to it? You screwed it up.
Don't drink and drive.
Welcome back to the channel. As you can see here, we got some damage to this Ford, and we're just gonna try and mess around with it a little bit. This door right here really shouldn't be fixed, but we're on a budget and we're gonna try to save it. We're gonna pull it out right now and see what happens. Pretty bad. Yep. So we're gonna do some pulls, see if we can get this edge right here straight first, and then we'll worry about this later on. Sound good? Let's do it. This got to come out right here. Let's see. So that's the worst part right there. We got to get that shell to come out this way. It's possible to save it, but I don't know yet. Kind of working with limited tools here. But we're doing what we can until I get all set up. Get the shop all set up. Alright, so it's the next day here actually, and we're about to go pick up the Ford rear door because we can't do any work to the front door or start body working until we get the back door on the car so we can line it up. So about to go get that, and then we'll head back to the house. Alright, so we got the door, got it for a good deal, so we're gonna head back to the house now, put this on, and that way we can start body working that front side. So we got the door here, and one of the good things about this is they sold the door with the door hinges, so you can see these are brand new hinges here. I mean, they're used, but they're in good condition. This car wasn't hit or anything, no damage to the passenger side. So if you can look at our car here, you can see that when it got hit here in the middle, it kind of bowed the door out, and it might have bent the hinges a little bit. So we definitely want to replace those, so that way when the new door goes on, everything sits on brand new, and it should sit flush with this door. And the whole reason that we stopped working on this door is because I don't know how far or how much further I need to go with this front door, because the key thing is I want to get this shell straight and back to its original spot before I start pulling all of this, because I want to be really careful with how I approach this so we can save this door. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take this door off, get the new door on, and then line it all up and start working on this door. So let's go ahead and do that. so we got the door on. Got it lined up pretty good. I actually wasn't that far off to where I hammer and dollied this front door right here. It's pretty close. It's maybe a couple millimeters off. So we're gonna work on that a bit more, and then we'll start getting all that out here. So what I did here was I grinded out all the low spots. You see on this door there was a bunch of low spots, so now what I'm going to do is get some stud welder pins and try to pull out all these low spots. So what we're trying to avoid is getting the metal too hot and stretching it too much, because when you stretch the metal it'll start doing that because it's super weak. So I'm working it really carefully, and we're gonna have to end up shrinking a couple spots like here and up here with the stud gun. So we'll keep pulling some of the lows, and then we'll do some shrinking with the stud gun, and we'll just keep going and hopefully just work it very carefully, and it should be okay. It's looking pretty good. It feels pretty straight and everything. So far so good for Nick. We'll keep going. Alright, so it got a little late on us. As you can see, we don't have much light out here. So we're gonna stop right there, but we got pretty far on this door panel. We did the poles and then we shrunk the metal a little bit, so it's feeling pretty good. Everything's pretty solid. And with that being said, if you haven't already, like and subscribe so we can work on getting into a shop, and I'd greatly appreciate it. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Alright, it's a new day here, and I went ahead and sprayed a little bit of spot primer just to keep that metal from rusting over. And we're just gonna go ahead and keep on perfecting this door a little bit. Alright, so I got this shell pretty straight. I'm happy with that. I also got this front side looking real straight. So next thing we're gonna do is start prepping the surrounding area with 80 grit on a DA, and we'll get ready to put our first coat of body filler. Check that out, guys. So we finished blocking the first coat of body filler. You can see my high spots and my low spots, and it actually turned out pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with it. And with that being said, that's going to be it for this first video for the first part of this repair on this Ford. So stay tuned for the next video where we'll be shooting primer on this door, and then we'll work our way down that way to that quarter panel over there. And it's also New Year's Eve, so when you see this video, it'll be New Year's, so happy New Year's to you guys, and stay tuned for the next video. We'll catch you next time.